French fries pair best with crisp and acidic white wines like Champagne, Riesling, Pinot Grigio, and Sauvignon Blanc. For red wines, Zinfandel, Lambrusco, or a light and fruity Beaujolais are excellent with this hot and greasy treat. Our first pairing is Champagne and French fries pairing. I give this 4.5 out of 5 stars. Some people might consider this 5 out of 5, but I find there are way better foods to pair up with your champagne than French fries. With that said, a champagne is the best pairing for French fries. A lot of people go nuts for this pairing because the crisp acidity along with the bubbles of the champagne whisk away all the grease, fat, and carbohydrates that clog up your taste buds. This ensures each French fry will taste delicious and crisp as the next, as your taste buds will no longer be clogged up. This way you'll just enjoy the French fries a little bit more. For me, when I pair up champagne with French fries, I no longer just shovel French fries in my mouth because I'm enjoying the flavors of the French fries rather than trying to recapture that first tasteful bliss that I would have gotten on the first couple of bites before my taste buds were clogged up. Also, the French fries salt content, it heightens the subtle almond, floral, and orange zest flavors in your glass of champagne. Finally, the yeasty flavors of champagne, they add a toasty aspect to the whole mix that complements the deep fried flavors of your hot and salty French fries. If champagne is out of your budget, any sparkling wine will do. Prosecco and Cava are examples of two inexpensive sparkling wines that will hit the spot if you're craving some late night fast food with a touch of class. Just stick to brut or dry sparkling wines. I'm certain that thousands of people have already made the discovery that sparkling wine and French fries are a delicious combination by accident while getting the most out of a limo rental and doing a drive-through takeout at their favorite burger joint, as a lot of limo rentals usually come with complimentary sparkling wine. Our next pairing is Sauvignon Blanc and French fries with mayo. A Sauvignon Blanc is a crisp white wine with notes of grass, herbs, and citrus notes like lime and grapefruit. The herbal notes blend in perfectly with the mayonnaise, while the citrus and acidity of Sauvignon Blanc cut through the grease, salt, and carbohydrates of the French fries. Our next pairing is Zinfandel and French fries with ketchup. Normally, French fries come as a side, usually to a hamburger, so Zinfandel is a great red-white wine to pair up with a nice burger along with the French fries. Zinfandel is acidic and fruity, and it's this fruitiness that gives it a bit of sweetness, although the wine isn't inherently sweet. But the sweetness kind of complements any ketchup that you put on your French fries or burger, and as well, the acidity, it whisks away any salt, carbohydrates, and grease, so every bite tastes fresh. If you don't have any ketchup on hand, Zinfandel makes a nice substitute, although you don't want to douse your fries with it, you want to enjoy it in the glass, to ketchup because it's similar in that it's kind of sweet due to its fruitiness, and it's acidic like the vinegar found in ketchup. Our next pairing is Lambrusco and French fries with ketchup pairing, and again, I give this 4 out of 5 stars. Lambrusco is an Italian red wine that is light, bubbly, and fruity. In the past, it was sugary sweet like pop, but in the modern era of fine wine drinking, the sweetness is much more restrained, and you'll generally find a dry, fruity, light red wine. If you love your French fries slathered in ketchup, the fruitiness of Lambrusco will complement the fruity flavors of the ketchup. Lambrusco's bubbly aspect also keeps your mouth sparkling clean as the grease and salt of the French fries are swept away. And our final pairing here is rosé with pub-style fish and chips pairing. I mention fish and chips because chips are commonly paired with fish, and it's a staple that people just seem to love. And a lot of people, they love to douse their pub-style fish and chips with malt vinegar, and that kind of makes wine pairing a little bit difficult as the acidity of malt clashes with a lot of wines. Fortunately, the starch in the French fries soaks up and spreads the sharp vinegar flavors around, softening its bite. This allows a crisp and dry rosé to dance in and add its refreshing flavors of raspberry, strawberry, and citrus to the malty mix, where it serves up some delicious alternative flavors. A lot of people find rosé to be a little bit girly, and they think it's going to be sweet because it's pink in color, but I assure you, rosé is crisp and full of citrus, along with some nice fruity flavors of raspberry and strawberry, and these help sharpen the French fry flavors, similar to how a fruity ketchup would. The fruity flavors also offer a nice contrast to the sharp malt vinegar flavors. For more pairings, including fish and chips pairings or hamburgers or French fry pairings, visit my website. The details are below. I have both a blog that explains the pairings a little more, plus I have a little search engine where you just type in your food or your wine and it spits out the rankings for your suggested pairings. Until next time, cheers.